Good morning, people. Today I'm gonna go to work over at Andrew Master's studio. We're gonna talk some microphones, and then I'm gonna show you my mixing setup, talk about how I do my remote mixing sessions, so tag along for that. Okay, just finished work, leaving Andrew Master's studio right now. Gonna get home and we're gonna do some mixing. Okay, today we tested out some SC microphones. I don't want to spoil anything, but the kick drum microphone sounds killer. If you don't know, my name is Stavros. I came here in the US to study music at Berklee College of Music, and I graduated last May and I moved to Nashville to build a career in music. Right now I'm trying to build a studio in my apartment, but I don't even have a microphone yet. I have one SM57 that I brought from home, but I do have a setup for mixing. What is my camera doing? Why is it doing that? Okay, but I do have a good setup for mixing, and I'm able to work remotely with clients. So I thought today that I'm gonna show you my remote mixing setup. I'll show you how that works, tag along, this should be fun. Here we are. These are the Genelecs, the ones, 8331s. Amazing speakers, amazing with their GLM calibration kit. Obviously, this is far from a perfect setup. I have my speaker set up in the corner. I might move the bed around so I can have my setup in the center of the room. I recently acquired a used S1. It's an amazing thing. I can do everything in Pro Tools without ever having to touch keyboard and mouse. Makes the workflow much faster, and especially so when I have my iPad with the Avid Control app running and the Stream Deck. So I can literally just launch Pro Tools from the thing. That with the iPad is a killer combination. I have a session pulled up now. I use Zoom so they can see me. I can use the camera and share my screen through Zoom. But then I use Listen To by Audio Movers to stream the output of my Pro Tools session in real time with the clients. At the end of the master bus chain, I have the Audio Movers plugin, the Listen To plugin, and I can choose the quality of the stream. Then I can just give them the link. And if I hit play, the output of my session should be streamed to whoever I give the link to. The cool thing about that is you can use this tool as a reference point. So basically I can open that link on my iPad and then see how the mix sounds through iPad speakers. Now, this isn't a release song, so ignore that you heard that. But this is pretty cool because this means that you can stream the mix on your phone, go to your car, connect your AirPods, listen to on AirPods without ever having to bounce a mix from Pro Tools. It just saves a ton of time. You can give the link to anyone, so you can work in real time with people. This is perfect for mixing revisions if you don't want to go back and forth, mix file version 1, version 2, version 3. So this is a great way to work. It makes my clients happy, so it makes me happy. Money well spent. Check them out. Now, since we're here, I just wanted to quickly show you some specifics about my mixing setup. I have the Stream Deck and the iPad connected to Pro Tools using Yukon. This is great. This works with Wi-Fi and it's actually amazing. The way that I use it mainly is for the soft keys. So this has a bunch of sections. I can look at tracks, I can look at the mixer. I can just use it as a meter deck for my S1, but really I mostly use it for soft keys and specifically the memory locations. When I'm mixing with the S1, I can flip through channels, obviously here, and go one by one. What I cannot do is jump around the session. So I use the iPad for that. I can go to the top, to the intro, and if you look at Pro Tools, you can see my playhead moving. So that's how I use the iPad. And then the Stream Deck, I frequently use it with automation or changing the color of the tracks. Speaking of tracks, usually there's no key command for this, but like deleting tracks, creating a click track, freezing tracks. It's just a really quick way to work with these two tools and in combination with the S1 without ever having to touch a keyboard and mouse. If I have to look at my screen, then it's game over. I lose track of the big picture. It just helps me keep perspective. So great tools. Shout out to Audio Movers. So I hope you enjoyed this quick video on my remote mixing setup. Maybe this is helpful to some of you. I mean, I'm very fortunate to find this internship job opportunity with Andrew. I hope you guys tag tag along in my journey. There's a lot to learn, definitely, but I think it will be fun. I'm trying to expand my home studio at the moment. I'm trying to figure out what microphone to get, so maybe that's an interesting content idea. So I mean, like and subscribe if you want to see that. But other than that, just follow my journey. It should be a ton of fun. I'm meeting a ton of interesting people. If you're on a similar journey, there's something to be learned, and maybe these are fun to watch. Maybe these are beneficial to some of you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.